about where and those of you unable to maintain the facilities for which it even created. You are now talking about where they are buying personal cars. The first question you want to ask yourself is the NCAA the direct ministry to which the minister is supervising. So the Ministry of Aviation is primarily responsible for the minister in terms of procuring vehicles, in terms of if the government is providing housing facilities. If the government is to provide official vehicle for the minister, it wouldn't be through the NCAA or FAN or the AIB or NAMA or any other agency that are under the Ministry of Education. So this is clearly reading with corruption. And when you can see the cornerstone in terms of the defense, you are not disappointed with Mr. Darcy, and I expect him to come down again to channel in his typical manner of abusive responses to issues. The way he dismissed it when he came up by saying, no, this is a rumor from other political opposition. I mean, it is already clear now. Though you can see that the former minister under Joshua Dad, the commissioner under Dari, does not surprise anybody. So, but then when you now see what I think we do say, justifying that and saying, no, they're buying it for the foreign visitors. I mean, this is the clear responsibility of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This is the clear responsibility of State House when we have so-called a VIP coming from outside the country. And when you can even see the amount that is involved compared to what the international price that goes on, it shows the conspiracy with which private businesses are now necessary for clear examples, and ministries conspire together to defraud the country. So for us, it is a clear situation of corruption.
All right.
It's a clear situation of abuse of office. It's a violation, clear violation of the Appropriation Act 2013, and that is why we're saying not only that the three people who are
okay. So Suraj, just let me come in here.
In violation, this invalidated.
I think points made, but again, by the way, just try to turn down the volume of your television as you speak to us. Quite frankly, we must have seen a whole lot coming from the sector, and the question now is, we have seen the antecedent of the Minister of Aviation, and a whole lot of people say, well, they can attest to the fact that she's been a successful businesswoman before coming into government. So it's not entirely possible that she was trying to take the country's money for her own personal use. In any case, has it been established if these vehicles were bought in her name or the NCAA?
No, I mean, it's so clear. His media aid came out to tell the public and say, no, this was bought for her, for the minister, before we even start talking about either in her name or in another person's name, in her daughter's name, or in our office name. It's the fact that was appropriated for in the 2013 Act. It's now that we are seeing with the NCAA, how do we know if FAN has not done the same thing, if AID has not done the same thing, if NAMA has not done the same thing? Because like I told you, I mean, as the minister, it is the duty of the ministry, the parental ministry, to take care of the minister. And it's not for any of the subsidiary agencies under her. So there's no way it can be justified. But the first thing is, it's very difficult to defend life at this situation. And that is why you can see three different reasons coming from Daddy, from Obi, his special assistant, and then also from Akikuti. And let me tell you, stealing and corruption is not a function of either you are rich or you are poor.
Yeah, but Suraj, let me ask you now, just before we wrap this up, because we're running out of time. Now that you say that, look, this is clearly, you say it's clearly corruption. In this kind of scenario, the EFCC now, do they need a petition to move into this matter? You should perhaps, I mean, you talk about corruption, you go to the EFCC on a regular basis. Would you be disappointed if at this stage you hear that they haven't done anything whatsoever?
I'm not only going to be disappointed, I'm going to take them on a major fight on this one. No matter what, I mean, it beholds on them now to commence an investigation process. Let us now know if the Attorney General will go and withdraw it, will stampede them, or the President will not allow it. So if the President does not have the gun to sack these 3 people, then it beholds on the EFCC as a corrupt institution, independent imposed. So commence the process. There's no basis and need for any form of. I mean, that reporter, in fairness, came up with all the necessary and relevant documents that could assist in this investigation.
All right, we have to go. Thank you very much indeed for your comments. We'll get back to you subsequently in the course of this matter. Let's get back to you, Paul, and in our concluding moments on this one. Now that this is out there in the public, you heard different comments coming through from the various spokespersons in that sector. The agencies that are saddled with responsibilities to put all of this in proper perspective, how would you assess their action or inaction?
I think the agencies have made a big mistake, and they need to correct this. The agencies, just like Suraj said, if the minister has a need, her ministry should be able to cater for it, not the agencies and institutions that oversee a sector. They've made a big blunder by stepping out, going out of their way.
You say that ministry should be able to cater for it, but the thing is, we don't know how it functions, do we?
No, but again,
how that sector, in terms of procedure,
there is no way an agency under a ministry, whether it is road, whether it is transport, whether it is aviation, whether it is works, that agencies under a ministry will procure vehicles for a minister. It's not done. It's not done. It's totally wrong. And you see, just like I said, the EFCC should step in. Some weeks ago, we had a situation of a policeman, in Lagos here, asking for a bribe from a motorist, and immediately the police stepped in.
So you want similar action here? All right, Paul Utho, Public Affairs Analyst, thank you for coming on this morning. Well, the matter is out there in the public. They're all waiting to see what actions those who are supposed to act will take on this one. Just keep your comments coming through. I appreciate all of them. Well, back after this break. Join us again.
I am Ojo Zokalo, the founder of Slug Holdings. In 25 years of our existence, this is our success story.
Slug Holding has expanded, growing fast and providing broader business opportunities for the international market. Since 1995, we have remained one of the top 50 commercial enterprises in Nigeria with over $2 billion asset. Slug Shipping, Slug Oil and Gas, The Sun Publishing and Printing, FI Bank and IIC Insurance all over West Africa. Slug, your dependable business partner.
Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Well, Mr. Wale Oshun joins us now. He's the chairman of Afeni Ferry Renewal Group. And as a matter of fact, he's also been a member of the Constituent Assembly in 1987. He was also Chief Whip, House of Reps in 1992, and Secretary of NADECO. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
Interestingly, going back to this National Conference debate. You heard a lot of views on this matter already. As a matter of fact, it took a different turn. People had a different perspective after the president said that, look, the recommendation